Welcome back, viewers. Now moving on to business news this morning. After the recent bout of exchange of fire in the Middle East region between Israel and Iran, all eyes are set to whether Iran will once again retaliate. Remember, viewers, this conflict started after an Iranian consulate annex building was allegedly struck by Israel, following which Iran launched an aerial assault on Israel.
In fact, after the aerial escalation, Israel retaliated with a counterstrike on Iran. Now the tensions that are at an all-time high between Israel and Iran as to whether the conflict will see any further escalation.
Right, and global agencies too are monitoring the situation very closely due to its existing and potential impact on the global oil trade that can rapidly increase global inflation if the situation escalated any further. Let's take a look at why this potential conflict is not just bad for the region, but also for the entire oil-dependent global economy.
That's right.
As tensions in West Asia continue to escalate, all stakeholders are closely monitoring the Israel-Iran conflict with an added focus on the potential oil and liquid natural gas supply disruption it can cause. So far, there have been no indications on further escalation by Iran following Israel's strike on Iran in response to Iran's aerial attack. Experts are concerned about the escalating conflict that can lead to potential oil supply distribution disruption, leading to surge in prices and inflation. The major reason for concerns is the critical geography of the region, particularly the Strait of Hormuz, which is a critical sea passage through which the global oil and natural gas trade flows. The vitality of the strait is evident by the fact that Saudi Arabia alone exports over 6.3 million barrels per day through the Strait of Hormuz. Additionally, about 20% of the global LNG trade passes through the strait, including exports from Qatar and UAE. If the Strait of Hormuz were to be blockaded by Iran, this can lead to massive supply chain disruptions and can adversely impact the global economy, especially oil-importing nations like India, who rely on the region for significant portions of their energy security. The concerns are not misplaced, as Iran recently had taken action against an Israel-linked container ship named MSC Ares, on which 15 Indian sailors were captured, some 80 kilometers off the coast of UAE. As per reports, if such a blockade were to take place, even alternative routes like Saudi Arabia-UAE pipelines will not be able to accommodate the sudden increase in the volume currently passing through. With worrying concerns from global economic agencies like Moody's over higher oil prices, the calls for de-escalations come in an effort to manage inflation and economic stability for not just Asia-Pacific economies, but the entire world. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
With that, we slip into a short commercial break. Also, a quick check of what's lined up on the other side. Over 100 have been arrested by the police to dismantle pro-Palestinian protest camp at Columbia University in New York.